The Dodge story begins with two brothers, John and Horace. These lads were true gearheads. In 1900 they started out small. Their business? Building bicycles. But they quickly moved on to bigger things. They had a knack for engineering. Their skill caught the eye of a certain Henry Ford. The Dodge brothers became key suppliers for Ford. They built engines and transmissions. These were the beating hearts of early Ford cars. By 1914, they were ready to go it alone. They launched their own car, the Dodge Model 30. This car was a game changer. It was reliable, affordable, and tough as nails. It quickly earned a reputation for quality. The Dodge brothers were on their way. The Dodge brothers' legacy lived on long after their time. Their company became synonymous with American muscle, a true testament to their vision and engineering prowess. They built powerful cars that captured the imagination of car enthusiasts and casual drivers alike. The Charger, the Challenger, the Viper, these were more than just cars. They were icons of a generation, symbols of an era. These machines represented freedom, power, and a touch of rebellion, embodying the spirit of the open road. The Charger became a legend on and off the track, a car that could dominate in any setting. It was a star in movies like Bullitt and The Fast and the Furious, cementing its place in pop culture. The Challenger went head-to-head with the best from Ford and Chevy, proving its mettle on the drag strip and the street. It became a symbol of the muscle car era, a time when raw power and bold designs ruled the roads. The Viper, with its outrageous styling and monstrous V10 engine, cemented Dodge's reputation for building extreme machines that pushed the limits. These cars weren't for the faint of heart. They demanded respect and skill from their drivers. They were for drivers who craved raw power and performance, who wanted to feel every bit of the road beneath them. The 1970s brought change. The fuel crisis hit the American auto industry hard. Muscle cars with their gas-guzzling engines fell out of favor. Dodge needed a new direction. They needed a car for the times. Enter the Caravan. The Caravan wasn't a muscle car, not by a long shot. It was a minivan, but it was brilliant. The Caravan practically invented the minivan segment. It was practical, affordable, and dare I say, cool. Okay, maybe not cool in the Charger sense, but it was a hit with families. The Caravan saved Dodge. It kept the lights on and the factories running. Section 4. The Hellcat Roar, a return to power. In the 2010s, something wonderful happened. Dodge rediscovered its mojo. They unleashed the Hellcat, a beast that roared back to life. This wasn't just a powerful engine, it was a statement, a declaration of intent from Dodge. The Hellcat was a supercharged monster, a true marvel of engineering. It packed over 700 horsepower, a figure that sent shockwaves through the automotive world. It was a shot across the bow to the rest of the industry, a challenge to all competitors. The Hellcat brought Dodge back to its roots, to the days of raw, unfiltered power. It reminded the world what Dodge was all about: raw power, in-your-face attitude, and a whole lot of fun. It was a car that demanded attention. The Challenger Hellcat became a legend, a symbol of American muscle. It was the most powerful muscle car on the market, a title it wore with pride. It was a hit with enthusiasts and everyday drivers alike, a car that bridged the gap between dream and reality. The Hellcat era was a wild ride, a time when Dodge reigned supreme. It was a time of tire smoke, roaring engines, and pure automotive joy, a golden age for muscle car enthusiasts. Section 5, facing the headwinds, challenges, and the road ahead. But the road hasn't always been smooth. The journey has been filled with twists and turns, much like the winding roads their cars often conquer. Dodge, like all car makers, faces challenges. From economic downturns to evolving consumer preferences, the automotive industry is a tough battleground. The automotive landscape is changing faster than ever. Technological advancements and shifting market dynamics are reshaping the industry. Electric vehicles are on the rise. The push for sustainability and environmental consciousness is driving this change. SUVs dominate the sales charts. Consumers are increasingly favoring these versatile and spacious vehicles. What does this mean for a brand built on V8 engines and tire smoke? Dodge needs to adapt. They must find a balance between tradition and innovation. They need to embrace new technologies. Investing in electric and hybrid models is crucial for staying relevant. But they also need to stay true to their roots. The essence of Dodge lies in its rich heritage and iconic designs. They need to keep building cars that excite people. Performance and passion should remain at the core of their brand. Cars that make people feel something. The thrill of driving a Dodge should be an unforgettable experience. Dodge has a rich history. From their early days to their modern marvels, they've always been a symbol of American muscle. They have a loyal fan base. These enthusiasts are the backbone of the brand. Celebrating its legacy and future, they need to build on that. Engaging with their community and listening to their feedback is essential. They need to find a way to appeal to a new generation of drivers. Innovative marketing and cutting-edge designs will attract younger audiences. If they can do that, Dodge will continue to be a force to be reckoned with. Their legacy will endure and their future will be bright. The road ahead may be uncertain, but one thing's for sure, I wouldn't bet against Dodge. Their resilience and innovation will guide them through. They've still got a few tricks up their sleeve. The future holds exciting possibilities for this iconic brand.